You're one stupid, silly, pathetic loser, aren't you?
He got sentenced to 10 years, and he served 3.
Now at 6, a local woman has learned her stalker is already out of prison, and she was barely notified. Now she is working to change state law. Good evening, I'm Heather Herron. Dawn Hillier of Fort Wayne made national news when she put her stalker behind bars. But she is not done yet, saying there is a loophole in the system. News Channel 15's Gina Glaros joins us now with the story.
Heather, we sat down with Dawn Hillier in 2013 after she put Michael McClellan, who she dated casually in 2004, behind bars. You can imagine her surprise when she found out he was released 2 years early.
I will kill you. I'll kill your family. I'll kill your favorite pet, you loser.
That was Michael McClellan's voicemail to Dawn Hillier after she broke things off. He also made a DVD for her friends, convincing them they were meant to be. McClellan was eventually sentenced to 10 years in 2012, 5 for good behavior with no possible parole.
That was the first time in 6 years I felt like I could breathe.
Hillier, who signed up for the victim notification service Savin, thought she would get a 45-day notice. Instead, she was notified a few days beforehand by chance when the Department of Corrections called the prosecutor's office wanting to know the conditions of his parole.
We were like, what parole? And they're like, well, he's getting out this week.
We scrambled around and got the ADT security, LifeLock, and took precautions and, really tried to secure as fast as we could.
Because McClellan got a degree during his time inside, he was released 2 years earlier.
Someone who already is well educated should not receive credit time to get another college degree or educational credit while in prison. I think that's ludicrous.
Turns out that Indiana law says stalking is not a crime required for this notification.
I really thought I had 2 years left. Earliest parole, February of 2017. I got 3 days notice. 3 days notice. 3 years out of his 10-year sentence.
McClellan has not contacted Hillier since he's been out, but she says things will be different this time around if he does.
I'm going to live out loud. I'm going to do what I'm doing, and I'm going to continue to speak about it.
And she's doing that, starting her own company, Hiding Hilda, a purse line that serves as gun holsters.
This isn't about him. This is about the system. People not having to go through this, it just simply needs changed.
A new bill would add language for stalking victims in order to receive that 45-day notification. It's heading to a conference committee and will go back to both the House and Senate. The deadline is next Wednesday.
All right, thank you, Jean.